Hi guys, I'm going to do a video recording for you of the full length of this particular therapy and how it works, and more to the point, how easy it actually works. Now, you can pick any particular emotion that you like that's giving you tummy pains in your tummy area about whatever the subject or topic is. Now, I'm going to pick on the topic of fear. Now, let's say I have a particular situation in which case fear arises itself in my tummy and gives me a nasty feeling in my tummy. Let's say I'm about to lose something or someone. Those thoughts are giving me a terrible feeling in my tummy and I don't like it, and it's distorting my next thought, and it's very likely to push me to some actions that I'm going to regret for myself and those around me. Now remember, when I run this full version of this particular therapy, you can change the keyword, and remember my keyword is fear. You can change that keyword to any emotion you like. Now, what I'm going to do is run a movie clip technique, whereby I'm going to run a movie clip of a particular situation that arises in me, these particular tummy tearing emotions. So I run that movie clip in my mind to a point where this tummy emotion is at its worst. It peaks whereby it's really painful. And let's say that peak on a level of 0 to 10 is around about the height of about an 8. At that moment it's really hurting in my tummy. So again, I've run that movie clip to where it peaks. I can picture a situation that really hurts in my tummy. That's about maybe an 8 or 9 in intensity inside that emotion in my tummy. Remember, for me it's fear. Now at that peak when it hurts its most, what I'm now going to do is to keep that in my tummy as long as I possibly can whilst I run this particular therapy technique. I'm going to give you the full version. So what I'm going to start by doing is this, tapping on my karate chop point. You can see this here. And what this is actually doing is correcting psychological reversal. So making sure that my energies are running the correct way around for me to be able to help myself. Because if the energies are running the wrong way around because of this distortion of energies in my tummy, then I'm not going to be able to help myself as much as I could. Now, whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to say particular phraseology, which I'm going to accept myself in a situation. Because as we know, if you don't accept a situation, you can't attend to it, you can't deal with it. If you don't accept a brick wall that's in front of you, you're not going to be able to get around it. Okay, so it's quite simple, may look and sound a little bit weird, but it's powerful stuff, and it gets rid of that terrible tummy feeling that you're feeling in the context of whatever it is. So you can then think logically about the situation instead of through fear or anger or loneliness or abandonment or whatever that really does screw you up like that and mess up the whole goddamn situation. So let's start again. Mine is fear. I run the movie clip to a peak whereby I feel this intensity at its worst is about an 8 or 9. So even though I feel this fear, I deeply and completely accept and love myself. 3 times. Even though I feel this fear, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now all the time I'm saying this and doing this, I'm keeping that tummy feeling in my tummy at its worst. I'm really thinking about it and doing this. A tiny bit confusing at the time, but it gets easier and easier, and it gets rid of this crap in your tummy. So again, even though I am feeling this, whatever your subject is, for me, fear, even though I'm feeling this fear, I deeply and completely accept myself. And be tough with yourself. It's a waste of time telling a child off in a way that, oh, don't worry, that's all right, that'll be all right. Child's not going to take any notice of you. Whereas if you be very stern, forceful, and with lots of encouragement as to what the child's doing, the child is going to listen. The same as the small child inside of you is going to listen to this. Alrighty, so let me start back again. I'm going to go over things a couple of times to make sure you're getting this stuff. In that, for me, it's fear. Fear of abandonment, if you like. Run the movie clip to a point, any movie clip where that scene that you think about, that's a movie clip, the scene that you think about that, well, God, that really hurts, yeah? Run it to its worst. Ouch, in my tummy. Better 8 or 9 on this level. Even though I deeply and completely, if I feel this fear, even I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Get your energies going the right way round, and then you drop into Williams ETT, which is tapping on your chest bone here. You can probably hear that. That is sending a reverse vibration down to my tummy, where I can feel this tummy intensity that's ripping around in my tummy. Now, at all times, you must keep that intensity in your tummy. Tap on your chest bone here, send that reverse resonance down to the resonance there, and you'll start to cancel it out. So keep it in your tummy, keep rerunning that movie clip to its peak, keep tapping here, and say to yourself, even though I feel this fear, I deeply and completely accept myself. I don't need to feel this fear. I know I can get rid of it. It can cancel out. It will dissipate away. Keep bringing it back to that peak. Keep tapping here. Keep bringing it back to that peak. Keep tapping here. Keep bringing it back to that peak. And you will get to a point whereby you just can't think about it anymore. Keep bringing it back. Oh, I can't bring it back. Keep bringing it back. Keep tapping here. Keep thinking about it. Keep thinking about it. Keep peaking it and telling yourself, fairly so, I don't have to suffer this. It's not necessary. These tummy pains in my tummy. Keep peaking it, and you'll get to a point where, but I can't keep pulling it back anymore. I can't. Why is that? Because it's been dissipated in your tummy. Now, at this moment in time, if I run my movie clip, on the level, I'm about a 3 or 4. There's still a little bit something there, but it's reduced, and I've got a job to think about that. Then run it around again. Even though I feel this fear, run the movie clip, get it as high as you can, and this is where it's at. Get it as high as you can, till it's really, really bad in your tummy. There's no sense in going to a dentist without the toothache. Okay, so run it to its peak. Even though I feel this in my tummy, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel this fear in my tummy, I deeply and completely accept myself in this situation. I do. I accept myself. I know I've got to attend to it. So that's good stuff. In which case, when it's at its peak, a 3 or 4 now, maybe a 2 or a 3, start tapping here. Keep it in your tummy. Keep it in your tummy. It reduces down because you're sending a reverse resonance down to that vibration in your tummy, and you are cancelling it out. Now, if I now think about that movie clip situation, actually, I've got a job to think about it, because not only is it reduced down to a 0 or a 1, my mind's got a job to keep hold of it, because it doesn't want to or need to think about it anymore, because it doesn't hurt anymore. The tummy pain is gone. So now, instead of me being focused like this on this fear and abandonment, and I'm upset and angry or whatever else, now I'm feeling a lot more relaxed in myself. My field of view of my conscious thoughts is much wider, and I can listen to other people around me, or my own logical, my own character, my own personality thoughts, and think better in a situation, and logically that, oh, okay, wow, yeah, I'm not driven by this fear or this abandonment or this pain in my tummy. I'm driven by my logical thoughts, which are nice thoughts in my tummy. Oh, I understand. That's how I should think about it. That would be correct for me. That would be correct for others around me. It's easier to think about it like that. Much easier. See how much calmer I am in myself, because the intensity of the emotion, which was up round a 9 or a 10, has now been reduced all the way down by this reverse resonance, correcting of your psychological reversal, get your energies going the right way round, and then sending a reverse resonance down to your tummy, where that emotion is, and reducing its intensity to a point whereby you start to feel a lot more relaxed, a lot more easier in yourself. You can think about things more clearly, not get yourself into trouble by the wrong thoughts, the wrong things said, or the wrong tummy pains that push you to say wrong things, or maybe do wrong things. Wow, it's as easy and as simple as that. Practice it around a few times and you will find it easy peasy stuff. So again, very quickly, let me summarize. If you have some thoughts, to put a nasty tummy feeling in your tummy from whatever, in any situation, you're going to have a high intensity. Feel that intensity, run a movie clip to make sure it's the right emotion, the right place in that particular time, not something wrapped around it. When you can really feel it, set your energies, tap your karate point like this. Even though I feel this abandonment, even though I feel this worry, whatever it is, one only, not all of them, you can't work on a lot at once, one only, the key one. Set your energy levels, even though I deeply and completely accept myself. Then, whilst the intensity is high, keep it there, tap here, think about it. Keep it there, tap here, think about it. Keep it there, tap here, think about it. Keep it there. I can't think about it anymore. The mind, the body, the soul wants to move on. It's had enough of that crap. It's left it behind. It's moving on. Think logically about better things. It's as simple as that. Once you've done this routine a few times, it's easy peasy stuff. Okay, enjoy.